Good Friday afternoon, everyone. I hope y'all are doing good. It is garden tour time. So lots happened in the garden this week, and I will explain everything in the wrap up, but let's show you what's going on in the garden. All right, y'all. So the bush beans have started. So this is the first one. I planted a week ago, and it's doing great. It popped through yesterday and got its leaves going. And then the mint over here is doing great. And as you can see, there's no watermelon, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. And now these pumpkins are doing wonderful. I'm starting to get them to train up this chicken wire that I put up here. And the celosia, but the purslane just keeps on growing, y'all. It don't matter what's happening. It likes this spot, likes the mint, likes the lavender. They all do so well together in this one pot. And then this parsley is doing wonderful. And then did have a branch break off on the red zinnias. You can't tell, but it did. We had a big old storm come through this week, and a branch came off. And then the purple cone flowers are still looking healthy, getting a little bit more leafed out, so that's really good. And then look, I've already cut one off. I forgot to take a picture of it, but here is a calendula, and there's more back here. All of them getting ready to bud, and I'm gonna dry them just like I am the marigolds and make a tincture out of it. And then these pretty pink zinnias are doing wonderful. Then it looks like I've got to straighten up the scarecrow, so I'll do that in a little bit for her. But the zucchini is doing good. It's hanging in there. We've got some of the male flowers bloomed out. So we'll see if we get some of the female flowers to bloom out this week. And look at this pretty maroon zinnia. Sorry, y'all. Trying to take care of the scarecrow here. There we go. Pray for them every time I see them and hear them, y'all. We don't know where they're going. Every time you see and hear any first responders. Okay. And then over here, y'all, this okra. It's just getting bigger and bigger. So it's doing good. And about to have some buds here. So that's even better. Getting ready to grow some buds here too. And then the kalanchoe is doing good, staying healthy. Don't see any buds yet, but we just got cool this week. And the Spanish lavender's doing okay. Y'all, the celosia, aren't they so pretty? I love it. And the currant bush is finally where I don't have to put a support with it, and it's doing great. And y'all, if you notice, this poor little pepper plant, it was one of the ones that got attacked from the storm. And the one next to it did okay. But I'm pretty sure the wind was coming strong from the west, and this is all on the front, and it would have been a west hit. And then last night, I was just like, I gotta take care of these tomato plants, get all of them trimmed back so they can finish producing for this year. And then here's that pretty pepper plant that I got from my neighbor. And here's more tomato plants. Don't they just look better? They needed that disease cut off, and so I could actually see what tomatoes were there. And And then here's another pepper plant, and it did good. It was leaned over just a little bit, and I was able to kind of stabilize it. And then this tomato plant's doing great. And this poor pepper plant, I don't know if it's going to stay okay or not. I may have to just go ahead and pull it up. It's already the end of the season. We're only supposed to get in the 80s for the highs, so we'll see. And then here's our last tomato plant. Still doing good. Still got some fruit, in fact. Pick this little one off today. There we go. Even though it's little, it still packs a burst of good stuff. All right, y'all. Then our other pepper plant. And then over here, these are going to be carrots. So they haven't popped through yet, and that's okay. They take a little bit to pop through, and I only put 3 in there, and I'll do that with the next bag. And I did get rid of the other cucumber plant. It just was too diseased, and I was able to eat one off of this one today, and as you can see, it's got more on it. So the trick is, as soon as that flower at the end of the fruit looks dead, as soon as it does, that first day, pick it off. Otherwise, you're going to taste kind of the chemical-y stuff. I don't know why, but that's what I found out this week. So I've had 2 cucumbers off of this cucumber plant. And then here's a pretty American flag flying. And then here's our chrysanthemum. Isn't it looking all happy? It loves this cooler weather. And then the jacaranda is still doing good. Even though I trimmed the roots, it's all perked up and nice and happy. Once we hit the 50s, I'll probably put it on the porch. And then right before we hit the 40s, I'll bring it inside, put it by the window, because it does not like cold weather at all. And then you can see the currant bush a little bit more, how it's kind of standing on its own. And then welcome to the aloe and all the pretty American flags. I think I'm just going to keep my flags out, except for this one down here. If it starts to get ready to rain, I'm going to take that in. But the others have good cover here, so I'm going to keep these here. And then as we keep moving on around, we have our rosemary and mint just doing wonderful. And then the lemon balm is still doing great. And here's my little decorations here for fall. No plants in there, just dried jacaranda leaves. And then our last little aloe with our pretty flag. And our little girl, her little fall scarecrow girl. So let me turn you around, and I'm going to take you inside while we do the recap. Well, y'all, so this week in the garden was interesting. So we had hot temperatures, and then we had a cool front come through, and then we had a big storm, and then we've had nice temperatures. It's been interesting. I tried to see if the one watermelon that was on the vine would grow, and it just didn't. And so I was like, nah, that's okay. You know, I've tried. I at least got one watermelon, even though it got diseased. I took it off early, and it was still good. So at least I know what to watch for next time I grow watermelon. And I will probably not do a garden next year, or if I do, it'll be really small, because it looks like the patio space I'll be moving to will be smaller. So I'll definitely do herbs. I'll definitely have the jacaranda out, but I don't know what else I'll be able to have out. But anyway, so I'm doing fall garden this year. I have the beans already started. The carrots are in the grow bag, and then I'm going to put more carrots in one grow bag, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do in the second grow bag. I don't know if I'm going to do another bean plant, or do something else. Maybe lettuce, but lettuce, I kind of want to wait until we get out of the 80s because once we do, it is a delicious, delicious treat. So that's why I kind of want to wait. Anyway, I hope you have had a good week in your garden. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. And then, as we all know, or most of us know, today is one of those days that we recognize something horrible that happened in our country, in America, but also something that grew us and grew us together. And I hope we can remember that today. I hope we can kind of carry that spirit throughout today. And as you saw in my garden, I had lots of flags supporting our country, supporting just our patriotism, I guess you could say. And I do pray for all of y'all, and I do pray for those that are in harm's way on a regular basis. And like I said in the middle of the video while the fire engine was going by, as soon as I hear them, I pray for them. Because like that day 19 years ago, we didn't know what they were going into. So just remember that today. But I do have, sorry y'all, but I do have the link for my 9/11 remembrance today, and you can follow it right here and go see what I did last night and released early this morning just to remember what our country went through. This is just the way I am, y'all. But I hope you are doing well. I hope you stay safe. I hope you have a good week. And as always, if you like this video, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love for you to subscribe and join my journey. And I promise I don't cry on every video. But this is one of those days. I was in college. And so lots of the men and women I knew in college signed up that year. So, yep. Okay, I better close it out before I keep crying. But y'all have a good day, and I will see you Monday for the health update, and then I go for my regular checkup in the end of next week. So probably the next Monday, I'll tell you how it went at the doctor's. But y'all have a good day, and I will see you Monday. And this is why I love to live in Texas.